Hello viewers, today I'm going to be talking about the GoPro Fluid AI. And with this, you get the gimbal and this nifty case. It's a hard case. And the attachment for your cell phone, the actual cell phone attachment if you don't want to use the GoPro attachment, and the charger, and the nifty tripod. Now with this, I want to explain a few features of this that I found really neat. The first thing is that there's a light. With this, I find that the GoPro, when it's at nighttime, it does a lot more shakes. It's not steady. So if you turn on the light, like so, it's on this button on the side, you could adjust the light, how intensity it goes by swiveling around the little wheel over here. And if you want to change like a warmer tone, you click once in the center button and you can actually change the tone of it. So I thought that was a neat feature. I'm going to turn that off. Another feature it has is that if you're, let's say you're taking a run or you want to show something that's very cinematic, you press the trigger and hold, and you see how there's an S button or an S showing up, and that's sport mode. And I found this in our video, we'll show it. When we're running, it actually stays steady, very cinematic, very beautiful. Also, there's a button up here, a switch, that you can turn on and off your AI. Now this is important if you're, let's say you want a cameraman but you don't have one. This is helpful for someone that if you don't have anybody, the AI could do it for you. Now I'm going to show you how this works. Now we're going to take out our nifty tripod. We're going to attach it down below like so. Now we got the tripod on. Take out its legs. Okay, now it's standing. Make sure it's in a flat surface. I'm going to face it towards me. So if you direct the AI, if you want to turn it on, you do the OK sign and see how it turns green. Well, I'm going to turn this way. You can see the light is green, and you can also see it's following me. In the video, you can see that. It's pretty neat. And when you want it to stop, you do a stop sign and it turns red and it no longer follows. Okay, on the final note, I wanted to explain, right now it's in the wide view. It's not in the way of anything. And when you press 4 times, you can see if you're in this situation, you probably want to press the trigger 4 more times in the back. And it goes back to that position and you have all this to work with. And also, if you press 3 times, you get a 180. So now it's facing the other direction. And if you're unsure if you're centered, you press twice and it should be centered. So it's already centered, so it didn't do very much. And that is it for the gimbal. So let's get to the action. Hi viewers, welcome back. Well, to me, the gimbal was worth it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm glad I bought mine. Well, that's all for now. See you next time.